Good morning. And good morning to everyone. It's Sunday. And as we start this Sunday, as you see, I can't even drop a link. I don't know what the hell is going on with YouTube and like the crazy censoring. If you guys have not seen it lately, if you have a channel, or is it just me? I'm being censored and, uh, no, attacked, you name it, in every way possible from a lot of people. But it's sad that I can't even drop the link. Let me try it one more time. This is the third time YouTube censors even my link. Fucking crazy. Okay, let's try the link again. And, you know, if nobody cares about this, you should. Just like even yesterday when I went live, even right now, it won't let me drop the link. You may need to share the link another way. How do you share the link some other way? I don't get it. No, it's not letting me. No, this is interesting. So they don't want me to have anybody on panel? Is that the new wave, like trying to silence people? Anyways, anyhow, I'll wait a little more. I just want to let you guys know if I've been trying to drop the link. I'll wait until I get some more than one person watching, and I know it's early. A lot of people are probably sleeping. And then just ain't gonna be a long stream. I just want to go live for a little bit, address some things, and get out of here. So I'm gonna put some music for a second until I get some people in here. And regardless if I get anybody or not, I will start and address my point. All right, let's get this rolling. So, did anyone see Venus Cupcakes yesterday's stream that she did last night? Of course, she put my name on top of like her whatever her stream. But if you've seen what Venus does, like say on most of her streams, ask yourself, what does she do? Like, what does Venus do for online, like for this online community? What does she really do? Just think about it for a second. Does she do entertainment? I have not seen her do any entertainment in a long time. In terms of like things that are funny, or does she play music? Well, maybe at times, but it's literally boring music, and it's not music that's liked by many on the community, right? What else she do? Does she talk about politics on her streams, on her live streams? No, she does not. Does she talk about situations that may happen in real life that can affect people? And taking it to the internet would be a way of like connecting with others and trying to tell people how to be different or better. No, I don't see her doing that either. So what does she really do on the internet when she goes live? If you watched her boring hour and 22 minutes and 10 seconds live stream last night, she got on there, put some music for like 5 minutes or so, made sure her mic was working. And remember, now Venus always claims she's rich and has lived comfortably for a long time and lives in a 9-house mansion and, all that. But she's also always claiming that sometimes she can't go live on someone's panel because she doesn't have an earpiece, or her earpiece is not working or broken. So does that make sense at all? So Venus, which one is it? Are you rich and are you comfortable and you always been successful and you can afford maybe 1 or 2 extra earpieces this way if one goes bad? You have another one? Just like me, I have like 4 on me right now. So if this one goes bad, which is the newest one I bought, then I'll put the other one on. Okay? So come on, Venus. Cut the bullshit. So again, going back to Venus's streams last night, she does like 5-10 minute music, and then who comes up on the panel first? Leslie, the boring Leslie that I believe she is. I mean, fucking boring. Like a chain smoker, I believe. Like I can tell from her voice, like she's dying. Like like breathing hard. I mean, it just doesn't look good. And then you get who else on there? Venus has all these like people that are literally on the edge, just like her dragon. She keeps walking about her dragon. Her dragon is old and dying, to my perception. So she gets who else? Guys. Let me try to do guys. Hey guys. Yeah. Yeah. Or another person is probably a chain smoker or something, and also breathing heavy, can barely speak without the that here and that. And they talk about me, smacking candy or chewing food, which I do it on purpose. Most of the times to piss people off. But this is where we're at. That's Venus's first 2 people that got on panel. Then we get Mr. Spalding, Mr. 7. What is like? Is Spalding in this on this planet at all? Did anybody ever hear Spalding or ever go to his channel? Are these people at all on this planet? Especially someone like Spalding. And I'm not speaking bad about the person. He could be a great guy, a good person. I'm just speaking. What does he also bring to the internet? You'll see him. He went on there, and they were all acting like this is a game that they're all going through, and everybody's saying, "Oh, just being a stupid act game that's so fucking boring." And Venus went on and did that. Her and her, four of her crew members. Because I believe Venus has a crew, right? Four of her crew members did that for an hour. 22 minutes and 10 seconds. Holy fuck. I mean, I couldn't watch more than maybe like 4 minutes. I put some in the chat and left. And I went, just went watch something else that's fun. So my question would be again to like Venus and anybody that's watching. What does really Venus do here? Even when she goes live. So why is she here then? Is she here because she's bored? Or is she here to sell her music like she's saying she is, which is, I believe, is a lie. Venus is not. It's like King Stephen saying, "Oh, I'm here. I have art, and I'm selling my art," or some shit, right? Like we all know King Stephen. Nobody's buying his art, and the same thing with Venus. I never heard all of her music. I'm sure she's okay, but she's not famous. Nobody wants her music, and it's not going to hit mainstream. And she's always saying people are buying my music. Okay, please show us some receipts of anybody buying your music on the internet. And she's like, I always get like dividends or money because those are my creation, and I have to get paid for them, which is true. If they're her creation, she should get paid and she should get dividends. But what is she? I asked this. What is she doing on the internet? Like, what's her goal here? What's her? Even she has an agenda, right? What is her mission? She has to have a mission, right? So if she doesn't do any streams, and as you saw yesterday's stream, literally a lot of her streams are like that. Now, when Mad Mystic was here, Venus's streams used to be much better, more drama, and there was going back and forth. I mean, maybe Venus is so hurt because Mad Mystic is not here to make her channel become live like before, and she's really struggling with skies and Leslie, right? Maybe she's, and I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just being funny myself because this is an entertainment channel. So okay, so if I do, if I say that, I'm not downing anybody. It's just me being me, funny, at least to me. Okay, so let's take it one step at a time. She is not. I wouldn't say she's not a good broadcaster. She can broadcast. She doesn't get nervous much at all. I watched her stream by herself a little bit, and even with somebody on there. She has sometimes gets a little nervous, but she's definitely better than Cynthia and OTW. And like even Mitchell, I don't even know why this guy gets nervous when he monologues or goes live. But yeah, I don't think Venus is nervous as a broadcaster, so I'll give her that. Okay, so what's really going on? What's the main reason she's there? Okay, so now if she's there, and I can tell you what Venus is really good at, is, for example, let's just say me. I went against the agenda, against the group of people that on this community, say over 20 channels or 10, whatever, 15 channels, whatever it is. I went against their agenda. Like whatever the message is, I start like poking and saying, these people are liars and these people, here's the receipts. And I don't know why they're doing this. And I believe what Venus would do in that situation is she would get her little clique, which like I explained last time, at least about 10 people, right? So it's not a small clique because, I mean, you guys always said Snafu has a crew. Well, Venus has her own crew. So let's just say it's about 10 people. She gets them and she'll go either make a stream like she did for me and twist the narrative, make up lies, say stuff about me that's not true. Um, try to strike me like she said, I think 2 streams ago when I was live, and she said yes, she was telling everybody to strike me. And then she'll go to different channels, like say I'm on OTW or Jax or anything, and she'll make sure in the chat if I'm there, if I say anything against maybe whatever the agenda may be with these people, she's going to go in there and make sure she tells people, she's going to change things about me, the way it's said, she's going to spin it. Yeah, that's what I think Venus does here. If you really truly think about it, Venus doesn't do any streams on a regular basis, and I don't blame her because I don't like to do that on a regular basis. Some weeks I may go twice, 3 times. You may not see me for 2 or 3 weeks. I don't care. I do when I'm comfortable, maybe when I'm bored, whatever, when I have time. And then with her, she doesn't stream much, and when she does stream, most of her streams lately, when I say lately, I'm talking about at least a year, before Mad Mystic left, because I believe Mad Mystic literally gave her entire channel so much life, and now that Mad Mystic is not here because they have, pushed her out of the internet in many ways, she's struggling. Oh, we got Skies here. Good morning, Skies. Here we see what I'm saying. Like right away, again, I'm gonna show you the tactics of Venus's crew and Venus herself because they're all watching. Will you please leave this alone? We are trying to make people laugh. Okay, if you're trying to make people laugh, Skies, and as you know, Skies, I have nothing against you. I don't think one time I ever said anything bad about you. Now, there's one time I disagreed with you, Skies, when I said that women need men, when I made a stream about women thinking they have the power and they don't need men. You and Venus, and I forgot who it was, made a stream and went on there as like the feminist movement would do. And you're like, we don't need men for anything. We are in control. We do everything without men. Men are nothing. So that's a false statement. And that's what I'm saying. To like Venus, her crew. When I made that stream, I got reminded right now by Skies being here. When I made that stream and I was speaking about men and how important they are, their role, their duty in this life to existence, and that life cannot go on, and the woman, female species, if they were left without men, they would, the whole, their existence will be done, right, without men. Now, I was reminded that time when Venus went live that as soon as you go against whatever they believe in, so whatever the agenda, let's just say hypothetically on these panels, as I have been showing you, people noted that this is more of a socialist agenda, and there's a lot of LGBTQ, hand in it. And the LGBTQ meaning that anybody that speaks against feminism or women, whatever the case may be, they're going to get together like Venus and her little cupcakes, right? And they're going to start making streams saying that we don't need men. We can do this all by ourselves. We can work all the hard jobs. We can drill. We can get on the wires. We can go build houses. They can do all that, right? So this is what they're doing. Because as I also pointed out myself many times with Yolanda, Bax, and many, Cynthia, and many of these people on the internet, they all push an LGBT agenda. Because here's the thing, look at it, right? Just look at it. Don't take my word for it. Let's just say you take Yolanda. Is she married? I guarantee you she's not. And I brought Yolanda's name, even though I promised I won't bring it up. So I'm going to go skip Yolanda right now. And I apologize, Yolanda, if you're watching. I brought your name, even though I promised I wouldn't. But it's just sometimes important to the subject. I'm pointing it out. But let's just use Bex, Cynthia. None of these people, many, don't have any husbands. They're all single, all LGBTQ, mostly probably both genders, I believe. They'll probably swing either way, if not just one way. Which I mean by that is like being a lesbian. So if you see them when Bex or anyone else like Cynthia, everyone has some limited language, right? So Cynthia's not a great speaker in language, but she'll get up there. Whatever she can do, she'll do, just like I am. I'm not great at all at speaking like they do, right? But I do just fine by speaking my mind out and speaking in the way I can speak. Now Bex is her English, that's her forte. Bex will get up here and she'll get up and on every channel she can when she needs to, and she'll definitely push the agenda. Go look at any Bex streams or anytime she went on panel discussing anything educational that needs to be done, anything that she wanted to point out. Usually, if you look at it, it's an LGBTQ agenda, meaning that the roots of it, the beliefs, the culture is an LGBTQ culture. Now, Skies, I agree with you. Everybody has a choice. I'm not saying no, Skies. Everyone has a choice. I agree. That's why I don't think, Skies, you can say one thing. Whenever Venus goes live, at least be honest. I don't think I ever spoke badly about you, ever. I ever cussed you out, called you a name, never. Now, I called Leslie many times lately because she got on my nerves and she's been crying and whining about a clip from 8 months ago, but she won't go after a snafu. It is hilarious. Like these people that Venus has as friends or a crew, whatever they are, instead of like going after some real criminals like cops should be, like it's like a cop going wasting his time on tickets when there's real criminals on the streets, right? And the same thing here. Like when you're wasting your time, which for them it's not because they're protecting the agenda, is when they're wasting their time coming at me, and every time I go live, they want to say something in the chat or manipulate live, whatever they can do. Instead of going after Snafu, for example, or somebody else like whatever, whoever it is, they will all focus on me. And as guys, thank you for being honest. I'm being honest myself. I don't have anything against you at all. Zero. Never did. And when you guys go live, you, Venus, and everybody, I'm not downing you guys have fun. You should have fun. Whether I think it's boring or not has no relative to you streaming and being live. I'm just saying, what is the point of Venus's streams, really? I see what she does. I mean, and she says, okay, you guys are up there having fun. Let's just say you are. I'm not saying you're not. Okay? Let's just say you are. Like me sometimes. I'm bored. Like right now, I'm actually bored. I got up early, worked out. I already had breakfast, and I said, fuck it. Let me address Venus's stream because I seen it for like 5 minutes. It's just, I couldn't watch it. So I went live. So let's just say you guys are bored. There's nothing else you can do to promote like you guys used to have better streams, guys. You remember when you, me, and I was actually on Venus's stream with you, and we were making fun of Snafu, and we're making those little toys, and I made a little toy that looks like Snafu, and we said that we're gonna make a sale on it, everybody can buy it, and I think it was Snafu and diapers or something, right? When Snafu was attacking you people every day, calling you grannies and stuff like that, right? Those were a little fun, okay? But we haven't seen those streams anymore from Venus. And why isn't she coming at Snafu at all? Like she doesn't make a single stream now. Not a single stream after this cocksucker for a long time. First it was Snow, right? She was worried about Snow striking her channel. Okay, she has 2 strikes. I have 2 strikes. To my knowledge, that's what she said she has. I heard her say she has 2 strikes. I have 2 strikes. This is my other channels, guys. So how come I stream anytime I want? And believe me, my fucking streams are very political in terms of like how many people hate me and they want my channel down. So if Venus thinks that she's trying to be careful because she doesn't want people to take her channel down, she does not have enemies like me. I have so many that every time I go live, I have to really be careful of what I say word per word because I know people are reporting me, and many are, right? But I still don't let these people control me because that's their thing. When they try to scare you and take your channel down, let them take it down. Let's just say they took it down. I have this channel, and Venus has 2 channels. And I believe she's like 20 some on the other one. Okay, she needs like 20 more to go live. I subscribe to both of them, even though I know Venus has been against me and all that lately. I sub to both channels to give her 2 subs. So I'm sure we can get her up to 50, right? Go ahead, sub to Venus's channel. I even promote her channel. This way, if she gets striked one day, which I can say myself, truthfully, never in my entire life, ever Venus striked you. And why would I? The other day, you were asking, I think 2 streams ago, you're like, should I leave the stream up when you made a stream about me? And it was actually not bad. That stream was not boring. It was not bad, actually. When you made a stream, you said, oh, I'm worried if Tarek will strike me or anything because I restreamed them or something like that. Now, you know, Venus, that's a lie. If you did an open air, which I'm assuming you did when you streamed me, you're not going to get striked. Even though I got striked doing open air by Snow, but we all know Snow is, using her little tools and her little people up in the YouTube area and whatever she's doing. No big deal. But I am not going to strike you, Venus. I have morals. I have standards. If I'm going to come at you, it's going to be fair. I'm not a scumbag. I'm not a coward. I don't go like everybody did when I was trying to explain that Bex, Snafu, and others were lying about the nudity on my channel. I don't go on my channel and have many people, whether it's Tommy and others, get up there and act like they like me and all that. And all they're doing is trying to strike me, right? I don't do that. I can tell you right now, even if I dislike Venus, right, and what she's doing and she's involved with all this shit, I'm not trying to strike her channel down because her channel doesn't promote stuff like Snafu, for example, where, say, children and lies left and right, things like that. That's the only time I think I would be upset, or if say she was putting on so much information that's false and bad and bringing up children and shit like that, then I would have a problem with it. But besides that, I don't ever strike her channel. And not even her. Take Snow, which you already know I don't like Snow for many reasons, right? I never ever striked her channel either. So why are you all trying to strike me down when I never strike your channel? Ever. You can't say one time I did that. Never. So I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the reason? That's why I say, where's like her presence on the internet? What is that for? What is it really for? Okay. I'm at times she has some good streams. I'm be honest, and they're funny, but at times they're super boring. Like yesterday's stream was really boring. But if they had fun, let's just say Skies, her, and Leslie, Leslie, if they had fun, then good for them. Who am I to ruin their fun? I'm not here to ruin their fun. I just think it was a boring stream, and she can do much better than that because I think she is talented in some things, and that's one of them. But I think maybe she misses Mad Mystic. I think Mad Mystic was a huge add to her live streams. Because when Mad Mystic was involved with her streams, man, I mean, her streams were on fire because she had Randy drama, Snow drama, plus Mad Mystic being just her character and who she is and what she brings to the table was always interesting for people to watch. So maybe She just misses Mad Mystic's presence, and she's too stubborn to say so. Which is fine. That's between her and Mad Mystic. One day, hopefully, they'll talk it out or something. I don't know. Not to say that Mad Mystic would, but uh, because a lot of these people are just in on a lot of things behind the scenes. And I'm speaking about Venus and others, not Mad Mystic. Now let me try again to see if I can still drop the fucking link. Or is like what do you call it? Is YouTube censor me to that point where I can't even drop the link anymore? No, it won't let me drop the link. Unfucking believable. Okay, fuck the link. Sky says too much drama for me. I've got real death health issues and them some. I got you, and I always Skies, whether I dislike what you do sometimes or not, and I have no issues with you at all. I always wished you well, especially when you were sick, and I wished you well when Snafu. I actually defended you when Snafu was coming at you and saying, "Oh, she's a heroin addict and all that, and a junkie." I defended you many times on my channel and all that. So, yeah, I don't at all have any problems with Skies. And if you do have any health issues, whether it's you or anybody, it's Leslie or not, I wish you all well. I don't wish bad on people. The only person that I can't wish, I can't like really be sympathetic is Snafu. Like that's why I say if he dies tomorrow from his health reasons, me and Monograph will be celebrating. Shifty, of course. Like when I bring Mad Mystic's name, I mean Randy's probably so bored, him and Snow, that they got to come under different accounts, whoever they are. Tarek, Mad Mystic, Pussy. Oh wow, really? Mad Mystic and I are barely friends. Like we're not even friends. I just agree on things she agrees on, and not everything. That's for sure. And that's it. So stop with the pussy and all that. I don't date anybody off the internet. That's been very clear and reported many times on many different platforms. So this is what I'm saying again. As you see, like the crew right now coming little by little. See how little by little they're coming, no? And now we got Shifty, and this is what I'm saying. Like, what is the purpose of Venus's crew? And I'm not saying Shifty is. Let's say Shifty is either Randy or Snow, whoever, or maybe he's got a snafu. Who the fuck knows? Definitely has a bone with Mad Mystic. She won't leave her alone. Tark walks and talks for Mad Mystic 007 YouTube whore. Oh, now she's a whore. Oh, wow. You're such a good person. So I'm going to erase that. So anytime you swear and say bad things about Mystic, I will erase the comments. Okay? Now it's not letting me erase a comment? What the fuck is going on here? Really? Wow. What is going on? I can't erase a comment? Okay. That is fucking weird. So I can't drop the link. I can't erase a comment. I don't know. I tried to erase it like 5 times. It's not working. All right, no big deal. It is what it is. Oh, Mad Mystic is a liar? Oh, really? Let's just say Mad Mystic has lied before, right? Let's hypothetically say that. Now ask yourself, Shifty and others, how much have you guys lied? Are you saying like you people are innocent and you're full of light and you always say the truth? Because we damn know you don't, because you guys don't stand up for any truth. Like if you stood up for anything, any situations, issues that concern people's rights, people being slandered, I would say, okay, you stand for something, but you don't stand for anything. Anytime I go live, Shifty's main goal here is to always talk about Mad Mystic and bring her name. Always. I want to point out one thing too. People like Shifty and others that come in here and specifically attack one person, right? And they know, for example, that I, for example, stand with that person on many things. I'm going to defend the truth in that person. So what they do is they come here and they disrupt. They start putting things in the chat, and they know if I look at it, I'm going to comment. So what happens now, if my message was to talk about Venus and others and to point out something they don't like, by them disrupting and bringing up Mad Mystic, they kind of shift the point to something else. So I just want to point that out. A lot of people actually sometimes they go to different channels, and when you see them and you do nothing but disrupt, and that's what they're here for. They're paid agents, I believe, and they're here to make sure they disrupt any stream little by the little comments. So this way you don't speak about the truth and something they don't like the LGBTQ. Oh, Mad Mystic betrayed her husband, her children, her friends, her lovers, everything. She's poison. Yeah, okay. Oh my God. Oh God. Here we go with the sugar. Okay, we got it. Here's the problem with the sugar. That's a comment that Randy used to say. So that person is either acting like they're Randy or want me to think they're Randy, or they are Randy. All right. So it's only two situations. They want me to think they are, or they want me to act. Well, maybe they are. Everyone knows what's that sugar lips. Here we go. That she has no past karma coming. Cold sugar, whatever, man. Fucking talking to a guy that used to sniff antifreeze. Get the fuck out of here. A loser. All right. So back to the main point here about Venus's. What is her main reason she's on the internet? The only main reason I see at times is she doesn't make streams where they're funny. She lost Mad Mystic, which was huge to her channel, right? So now she's stuck with, whoever she has. You already know Spalding 7 is boring as fuck. Leslie could be, not Leslie, Skies could be funny at times. Leslie is also not funny, right? To me, she's not. Skies could be funny at times, from what I've seen. But besides that, they don't bring anything. What does 7 bring? Nothing. Venus can be funny and can bring something, but she's been lately just doing this leftover shit, giving you people leftovers. Like, oh, whatever, I'll do whatever. I'm not in the mood to put any effort into this, whether people like it or not. I don't even care anymore. Okay, well, I don't care at times, right? But you see me still putting effort into this. Because I do something, I'm gonna put my effort into it and make sure I can make it as good as I can. I don't give up. Or is Venus giving up? Or is her dragon really dying? And you see the picture I gave Venus on top, like the lady with the dragon. Oh, come on, I did good for her. I gave her a beautiful lady that's sexy. I made sure I picked up the blonde hair because this really reminds her of Snow. Yeah, because Snow is blonde and, much prettier than Venus in face. So I made sure I put that out there next to the dragon. Or maybe what I did is that's not really Venus's picture. Maybe that's Snow's picture. And she's grabbing the dragon, telling Venus that, hey, I got you, bitch. Right? Maybe that's the thumbnail. The point that I was trying to make from the thumbnail, that lady that's grabbing the dragon is not really Venus. It's Snow. And she grabbed the dragon and told Venus, I got you. So maybe. Regardless. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see Venus Leyba doing this informational. She's not here to collect information like that. Like, I'll give you an example. Flow State the other day was on Jax. And again, he does this. Him and Nude Guru were talking. And Flow State told him, why don't you just give me your social and credit card number for whatever reason. That's when Flow State tries to collect, for example, I believe, information on people. And he'll say it on purpose just to get maybe some some sound bites, or he knows maybe I'll go live and say something about it. So he'll do it for whatever he's doing it for. But flow state has always been the one collecting information, whether it's through Lindsay or other people. He is. Just like Snafu is too, and others, not just Snafu. But yeah, I don't see Venus doing this type of information collecting. She uh, maybe analyzing information. I would say maybe that would be in her thing, and that's why maybe she's on the internet, is to like do some streams a little bit and act like she's a live streamer, as a YouTuber, and she's into her art. But and the main point I think she's doing is analyzing information, right? That would make sense to me, and that's only my perspective. Mad Mystic will lose. Sugar melts. Okay, yeah, whatever. These fucking people, you and your fucking boring ass phrases. Sugar melts. Fucking retarded, man. Yeah. So again, back to, if you take flow state, 100% collecting information. And it's not just through Lindsay, it's through like Beth, through Chuck. A lot of these people that you see on the internet, if you look at their public records somehow a little bit, if you do, I'm not saying go ahead, I'm saying if you do, you'll see ties to either criminal stuff, and they've been in jail, been busted, maybe working off charges, or they're involved in some authority or some agency. That's a guaranteed. And that would point out what are these people doing on the internet? And then the funny part, you get somebody like Margot that came up the other day and says, "Oh my God, Tarek, stop saying that Homeland Security is watching YouTube. They're not. This is not. They're too busy." And this is the funny part. This is how stupid and how these people manipulate and lie. The internet has become the social media has become so important in terms of information that most live, like just take Andrew Wilson or many others, or channels that are big, they get more live viewers than CNN, than CBS, NBC, Fox at times. They're getting more views on their channels when they go live, more than these huge, big mainstream media outlets that have been there forever. So really, just think about this. Homeland Security is not going to watch this, social media outlet when it's getting that much attention, and people are also like using. And here's another thing, people use different way to communicate, even on the internet. So if you get sometimes people that want to speak in codes, like really like deep secret codes, they will make a stream and they'll put a thumbnail, and the thumbnail will be a little off for you, but it's coded for somebody else to understand the symbols and the art itself, so they can understand what the language is. So the internet is not just used for entertainment only or other stuff. It's also used to communicate with other people on a more of a secret level. So I guarantee you, Homeland Security, from my perception, my belief, they're watching. Okay? So good try, Margot. Good try, Margot. Go take your Seroquel and go to sleep, okay? Okay, Margot. Go take your Seroquel, like you say. That's what you said. And go get on a good night's sleep, okay? And stop manipulating. You've been exposed a liar. Snafu has been exposed, Cage, and many others. And here's one thing you notice on the internet lately, right? And I'm going to say this right now. What you have noticed is this community, take it back 3 years, back when Paul, Tommy, and everybody was live. There isn't any more of the same community. What I mean by that is it's all dying off. And the reason why it's dying off is there's people like Access, myself, even Lena, and Mad Mystic for sure. They have put enough work to expose many of these people are working to serve one agenda and to manipulate and lie and do a lot of different things that are not legal or that are bad. Okay, uh, they're all been exposed. So as you see, Snafu barely ever goes live ever, and even if he does any videos, he doesn't get anything, nothing. He barely gets 10, 15 views. You don't see Paul going live anymore because he's done as well, been exposed on his, at least on his things. He took a seat back. And OTW barely ever goes live now, maybe once a week, maybe if you're lucky twice. And you know he's been exposed, right? Who else? Cynthia doesn't go live much either, but we both know Cynthia is just running around from fucking channel to channel, just fucking trolling and manipulating and lying, right? So and you see Jack. Jack, one second he said I'm gonna stop streaming, and now I get a new. Here's something about Jack. Every day he's got something new. Oh, I'm gonna switch my technique, and somebody asked him, "So how are you doing it? What are you doing different?" And because I'm getting bored, he said, and this is not going anywhere, so I'm either gonna shut it down or and that was the first thing he said. He's gonna shut it down and not do it anymore. Then he came back, started doing 2 or 3 hour streams. And then he still has what's his like even Paul was on his channel the other day, and Paul, when he sees the raid of the Thorpe, he's like, oh yeah, now you got the Thorpes, they're gonna come in here. What's his name, Ben is gonna act like he owns the show and it's his channel. Then Grace will come like 10 minutes after. It's the same stupid style that's boring. And then what does Grace and Ben Thorpe bring anything to Jack's show? They bring these LGBTQ feminine. I'm talking about feminine. Go see all the men they have brought to the to a Jack's table stream, right? Go see any man they brought up from their people. They're all feminine. I mean, like literally gay. They've been actually called gay by some of the people that were on panel and in the chat. So what does Ben Thorpe bring to a religious, supposed to be a religious platform, because he's always talking about Jesus? Nothing but LGBTQ, feminine. Oh, I went out with this guy, he got me pregnant. Oh, it's just stupid. So that's what I'm saying. All these channels now should be just out of here, done. And that's why I said burn this whole thing down, because none of it is relevant anymore. It's all full of lies. People like, fucking Grace, the Thorpes, and Snafu, the fucking biggest liar on the planet. I believe he is, right? And others. And that's why you see all these channels, even Jack's channel. He was asked 2 days ago, oh, so what are you doing different? He's like, well, I'm going to work on my frequency. What the fuck does that even mean? I'm working on my frequency. What does that mean, Jack? Like, really, like, I'm working on my, it's like these fucking guru spiritual bullshit that you see all over the internet. Spirituality, like fucking Yolanda. I hate to say her name again, but I said it because that's what she does. And Yolanda, I may bring your name right now. I'm not talking bad about you, but what you do on your channel as well, it's boring as fuck, and it's like the woke spiritual bullshit movement. Same thing. I'm gonna change my frequency. Oh my God, how do you change your frequency, Jack? I'm gonna meditate some more. Okay, we all know if you meditate and disconnect from all, cell phone, TV, and stress, and you just sit by yourself still, you're going to feel better and your frequency should be better. We all know that from fucking 100 years ago. So you're not bringing anything new. It's like, I am going to change my frequency. Oh my God. And I'm going to make my streams shorter, but they haven't got shorter at all. They've been between 2 or 3 hours average. They haven't done nothing, no change. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you people are not bored. You're not like done with this shit. Like, people are still supporting and enabling people that bring nothing to the table. Then you bring Tommy, right? Tommy is just done, dude. He overplayed his cards He overplayed all. He played too much of his talent. It's all there, and it's not good enough. I'm not saying he's not good at times. He's not funny. Of course he is. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Tommy has shown everybody the best he can do, and at times he's really not doing good. I mean, we all know that. At times his streams really suck, and at times they're funny. And but even when he's funny, his streams like almost have no mission, no goal. Um, like there's no like I do things on the fly. It doesn't matter. I have a message, I have a mission, and I stick with the things I want to do and improve in my life and here hopefully and bring justice or truth or happiness or even comedy at all times because this is an entertainment channel. But what does Tommy bring lately? Nothing. He's replaying fucking footage from Paul like and Jack from a long time ago. Like, do we really want to see that again, Tommy? We all know who Paul is. We all know who Jack is. We all know who Margot is. Stop fucking like Margot. Every time she hears Jack's name, she gets up on the panel and she wants to say, "Oh my God!" Now they got a new. Here's the funny thing. Now they got a new accusation, just like Snafu, with no proof at all, right? And they threw it at Jack that they got a new woman or something that Jack has verbally, I don't know, I think that's what they said, verbally, sexually, I'm not sure, something in that. I'm not gonna comment because I don't know the whole story, but they're trying to stick him with something. And the same thing goes on, just like Snap says, "Oh my God, he's guilty. We got, I got Snow, and I got Cynthia, and I got many people that are coming forward, and Target's harassing people, but there's no proof of anything, zero proof." It's like Snafu brought zero proof to, what do you call it? To the fucking grape charges against Jack. And that's why I defended Jack that day. You got no proof that he raped anybody. You're not going to go out there and stop playing your fucking optics for people and manipulating people with your narrative. It's not going to happen, Snaps. Okay? It's not going to happen. So, again, the same thing, they're trying to stick with Jack with something like this. Or they're trying to make it more exciting, so it's part of the script, right? So if we try to make, since Jack's show's getting boring and people are dying at times of boredom, not all the time, just saying, okay, at times I think Jack's streams are pretty good and they're funny actually, and at times it's just the same loop over and over, and I think the same loop over and over, it gets boring. So maybe, we'll just stick something with him. We'll just say he raped a woman or something, or make a new accusation to bring some drama, and then maybe it'll play out a little better so people can be, because you know how much people love the drama. Is that what's happening? But if that is happening, that would mean that Snafu himself and others that are saying he did those things will be part of the entire script. That means Snafu, Venus, Jack, Paul, all these people, like I said before, they're all friends. They're all on the same script. They're all playing the same. They're all know what they're doing as a team. And Goblin says, "Well, what is Dark's objective?" Come on, Goblin. You know my objective here. My objective has always been to point out who's doing the manipulating and lying, and to come to the truth on many things that I see that people are lying about every day here on the internet, and all the fucking twisting words, and all the players that are involved will be exposed and pointed out. And I think I have done a great job, and Access has done an unbelievable job, and Lena and Mad Mystic and some others maybe, but mainly those people, to expose all that's been happening on this community. Like I said earlier, if Snafu and Margot and other people are making this claim as part of the script because they're trying to bring something to Jack's channel, that means all these people are friends. That means everything you're seeing every day is scripted. Not saying that it is, but I'm just saying it could be. Right? Goblin said Jack is limiting his streams with a new approach. Maybe it'll work. It won't work anything, Goblin. Like, why are you people enabling? You all know what he's doing. What is he doing different? I just explained to you what he said. He said, what I'm going to do different is change my frequency. Okay, we all know what that is. That's like the new woke bullshit lies, right? The new bullshit lie is, oh, I'm changing my frequency and I'm going to sit around some trees like Ezra. Like, Ezra, you know who Ezra is, like the mindful exposure. And I'm going to go outside and touch the tree. And when I touch the tree, the energy, the frequency from the universe will touch me and change my whole aura. And then when I get on the internet, I'm going to get these magical thoughts and I'm going to have new ideas. I'm going to connect with more people, and the universe and God is going to give me so many ways of being successful. Go fuck yourself. You're all fucking lying. That's not how it happens. That's not how even you get in touch with the universe, even if you're trying to do it from a magical way, I would say, or through magic. All right? That's not how it's done. So take your bullshit. I call bullshit on that one, Goblin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I call bullshit on that. Yeah, that's not. I'm telling you, it's. They're trying their best to either insert something in Jack because they can see it. They're not stupid. They see that this show is becoming boring, and it's a loop every day, and the same problems. And then Jack says, "Oh well, now I'm gonna limit people when they go on the panel. When they better have something like they can add or do. Okay, no problem." But he's still doing the same thing he done before. He's favoring people. I went on this panel the other day, and when I said something about, hey, I'm here just to make sure there's balance because I see flow state people here to attack you. Right away, instead of saying thank you, oh, wait, it took it away defensively. Like, oh, well, you don't think I can protect myself? No, I never said you can't protect yourself, Jack. I'm here because I know how these people just get in there and they start encroaching little by little. And all of a sudden, you got 4 or 5 people all against you and they're taking over your stream. Okay? So calm down. But yeah, boring. So if Tommy's show is declining because Tommy overplayed all his talent and it's not good enough, right? At times he's very good. I'm not going to say he's not. At times Tommy's super funny, energetic, brings a different things that it's funny and it's good to watch. But for the most part, his streams are not good. Right? And again, who does he have? Chris, feminine. Like, what's up with all these feminine men? Who does he have on his fucking show to back him up or to bring him something? Feminine, Chris. And who else? Andy, another very feminine person. Andy. Who does Jack have? Truth or Cop? We all know Truth or Cop is either feminine or maybe bisexual or gay. Who the fuck knows? Like, he's definitely feminine. My opinion only on anything I say. They could be straight or all that. I'm just saying that's what I think. And even take Paul. Paul's even feminine. Okay, who else? Let me just show you the feminism here in the LGBTQ agenda, how it's just such it out. Even Goblin. Goblin is feminine to me. Yeah, I'll call Goblin out. My opinion only. I think he's feminine. Not all the time, but for the most part, I think he comes off feminine. So who else is on there? A man that's not feminine. Who else? Flow State? Flow State is very feminine. Very gayish feminine. We all know that. The guy fucking put a picture in his own house or whatever, in his house, in his underwear or something, him bending a little bit and doing like a butt pose. Who does that shit but feminine, fucked up LGBTQ people that are comfortable with that position? Who? So do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's take OTW, super feminine. Because he considers Cynthia, and I won't say the other name because I promised her I'm not going to say her name. Okay? He considered her to be his advisor, and she's like brought spirituality to him, and he's great, and now he understands his inner self. Another feminine guy. Who else on Voy? Super feminine. Voy. Who else? What's his name? Joe? Joe Cool? Feminine. Even though he's a gangster, he still comes off feminine. At times, not all the time. Okay, so who else is left? I don't. Do you see what I'm seeing here? There is, if you look at it really like with the scope, if you put it in you know, you just put it through a scope and you look at it. All these channels, the men are literally almost all of them are feminine, right? And then you take the women, most of them, I would say, if not almost all of them, are all feminist LGBTQ supporters. You even take the religion that they're spewing out, like Jack, LGBTQ, it fits right in there under Protestant New Woke movement. Feminine. Who else? TML, feminine as well. I'll put him in there too. I think TML is feminine as well. Yes, because TML, as a Muslim and all that, and he claims that he's here to preach and educate on philosophy and all that, which I think he does a good job. But what I'm saying is, not only he's just feminine, he does not actually tackle strong debates or anything about any religion. When it comes down to things that are important with Islam or Muslims, he stays away from it. He's only concentrating on philosophy and other stuff, which is his thing. That's his channel. That's his mission. I'm not saying anything bad. I think he does a very good job of teaching many people about stuff they don't know, but also very feminine. Who else can I think? Any of these people not feminine? Who else? Snafu's super. We all know Snafu's a lady boy. That's what I believe he is. So another feminine person. Remember who Snafu brought to his channel when he was promoting Robert, his buddy from prison, that is doing like the rehab thing, and he's trying to promote it. You remember that goblin, Robert? Super feminine, if not gay. Feminine. Who else? Who else can I think of? Who? The people that Grace or Ben Thorpe brings, literally, they're all gay. They look like bitches. Right? Who? Who else is on these communities that is like a real man besides Access and somebody else that I believe they are? Who? Even though Access is diverse, he's not for the LGBTQ. Who? Who can I think of from these channels? Who? Chuck? Chuck is, here we go, Chuck from Tennessee. Super feminine and gay. Guy's almost 7 years old and talks about cock and ass and all. It's just too much. Feminism was a movement that started in Weimar to deplete the natives of that land, just like LGBTQ and abortions. And yeah, I mean, I get that. Whatever the history is with the feminist movement, it's there for a reason. I'm sure there's a reason why they have this movement. Is to break the family structure and get everybody fucked up and just to fuck up the whole family structure, which fucks up the whole world. I support the what? Patriarchy. Okay, you support. I never said you're a feminist. There's a big difference. Now, I would call, like, for example, what's his name? Like Flo, super feminine, literally gay. So I'm not saying Goblin is just feminine. No, I just said sometimes comes off a little feminine, right? Not all the time, sometimes. And I'm being honest, just my opinion. But who else is left from all the community, all the men you see on panel? Who? Like, what's his name? Frank Monday? Come on. Have you seen Frank Monday's haircut? Have you seen him on Jack's show? He talks like he's gay. Looks gay as fuck. He may not be gay, but I'm telling you, he looks and talks very feminine. Again, feminine. That's only my opinion. I'm not saying anything about the man. I'm trying to think who else. And who else? Untrackable. I asked Untrackable, as weird he is one day, do you believe if you're married, who has the upper hand? Let's just say that you, I don't know, got a new job and you had to move and your wife works and you work. But who has the final say in the marriage? The guy's so out of it and so he's also a feminist. He is definitely out of it. He's like, well, if she doesn't want to go, I can't force her. Dude, I'm not asking you if you can force her or not, idiot. What I'm asking you is if you're married to someone and the final decision came where you said, you know what, we have to go. I'm the man. You like it or not. This is how it works with any marriage, usually that's traditional or under a patriarchy, whether it's Muslim, Jews, Christianity, or even other. But no, he's like, no, I can't let her do that. I said, so if she said she's not going, you're going to stay? And he's like, well, I can't force her. And I kept on asking the question, kept on deflecting. So again, another feminine that can't even control his own house, his own wife. Where are the men? Where are they? Please, I'm waiting. Anybody who wants to discuss this, I wish I can drop the fucking link. And I'll try one more time. It won't allow me to drop the link or even erase a comment, which is stupid. Let me try it one more time. Copy. Copy. Okay, let's try it one more time. No, it's not letting me drop the link. Fuck the link. It's not letting me do it. Goblin says, well, husband consults wife. I mean, shut the fuck up, Goblin. See what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying when Goblin's being feminine as well. Like, this is what I'm saying. Goblin's feminism comes up. Oh, the husband has to consult the wife. We all know that. I'm not saying the husband just walks every day in the house and every decision he makes is going to go to him and the wife has no say. That's not what I'm saying, Goblin. Just stop deflecting. Stop going around that question. The question is, if you have a traditional marriage and you have a serious decision to make that the wife disagrees on, but the man says, I want and has to do this for the family. Who makes the final decision? You can't be equal. When you say, well, he consults in there. Okay, they consulted. The wife said, no, I'm not doing it. The man says at the end, yes, we're doing it. What do? Goblin? You come on, go ahead, say it again. Or the husband consults the wife. This is what I'm saying. If you believe in the patriarchy, Goblin, then take the feminine part out of you and say that the final say should be with the man or has to be with the man, and the man should consult with his wife. I'm sure every man would, but the final say should be with the man. That's in any traditional marriage. But no, let's act like we don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, he's got to consult with her. Please, baby, honey, please, we need to move for the kids. Okay, I got a new job, and I can't stay here anymore. And I know you have a job here, but my job pays all the bills, and we're gonna make enough where you don't need to work. But please, honey, I know you disagree, but could you please just say yes so we can move on? This is not patriarchy, dude. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Consult. Look at here we go. Again, I don't care how much you fucking dance around it, Goblin. This is where I can't stand Goblin's bullshit. Again, feminism and agenda. Consult and compromise are two. Okay, here we go. You consulted your wife, or say your partner, because some people say, okay, whatever it is, but it should be your wife. You consulted your wife. Okay, now the compromise, right? If the man, here's the scenario, Goblin, so you can make sure you answer this correctly or stop deflecting. The man says, we're moving out of state because I got a new job that's going to pay me triple, and we have to leave. The woman said, I'm not leaving. Okay? So when you say consult, he has consulted her. She stood firm on her position. I'm not leaving. The husband said, no, we are. And they got kids. You say compromise. When someone compromises, how do you compromise in this decision? As soon as you say compromise, and the man has to go, so who's given into who? Is the man going to say, okay, I'm going to compromise. I'm going to stay here for you and the kids. Would that be called compromise, Goblin? Or would that be saying, okay, wifey, you have the total say. Even though I have to go and I got a job that pays me 4 times as much and we can all live happy, you don't have to work, you enjoy life with the kids, do whatever the fuck you want and have extra. No, because the wife says, I don't want to move, then we don't move. No, that's what I'm saying. There's no compromising here. He has consulted, talked about it with the woman, his wife. They're both staying firm on their position. Who has the final say? Goblin. There we go. I don't compromise. I consider, and that's okay. Here we go. Again, some bullshit words Goblin's using. Like this is the shit that I can't stand about some people. Like there's just dance around it. They dance around it one time. I'll come again with ask him the question from a different angle so he can't deflect. He'll deflect in some stupid shit. Compromise, consult. Then say I can't compromise. I consider. Okay, you consider. What does consider mean? Let me just show you how I'm going to fucking corner you. You consider, what are you considering, Goblin? She says, no, we're not leaving. You got a new job that pays you 4 times as much, and the entire family does not at all have to work. The wife could be better off because her job was taking time from her. It's good all around. Now, let me show you how wrong Goblin is. And anybody that agrees with this is my opinion. If the husband got a job that pays him 4 times as much and the entire family, including the wife, doesn't have to work and can enjoy her life, the entire family will be doing better. When you get married and have kids, it's no longer about you as a man. The man's making this decision based on the entire family. The woman, usually in this position, she wants to make it based on comfort. What does the man do with his money? Okay, what do you think men do when they say got a better job or they work every day and they get richer and they keep pushing and grinding every day for their family? What do you think? They take the money and keep it? It's all for the fucking family. So any way you look at it, it's better off for the wife and the kids and the family. So what's the problem? No, a feminist person would say exactly what Goblin just said. Exactly. Now I'm getting comments erased. Was removed by who? I didn't erase any of this shit because I can't even erase a comment. Unless he retracted it. Yeah, it won't even allow me to erase anything. I don't fucking know what's going on with this stream today. Was banned and their comment was removed. I didn't ban them. Who banned Goblin? Hold on a second. 1 second. I never banned Goblin, so hold on. Give me 1 second. I have to see what's really fucking going on. I have no idea who's controlling either my shit or what the fuck is going on. I'll be back. I gotta text something in studio. I'm back. All right, Goblin, you should be good. Yeah, I don't know. Someone's playing games. It is what it is. It's fine. I'll find out who it is sooner or later. I'm not in the mood to do it now. Let me close the music. Yeah, this is what these people like to do. Like disrupt, just anything they don't like. Let's start playing games or, remotely doing some stupid shit. It's stupid. It doesn't matter to me. You can do all you want. It's not gonna interrupt what I have to say. So it is what it is. But with Goblin's decision there, he's saying, "Oh, I'll compromise." What does consider mean? When you consider, okay, I consider the facts. I consider what's more important to the family. And I'm telling you, what's more important to the family is we're leaving. I have a job that pays me 4 times as much. The whole family benefits. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Hey, Lena, good to see you. Oh my God, it's been a while. 50 Goblin. Message deleted by Beyond. How? Oh, deleted by me? It can be. The other device I have for Tark's account, it's not even on. It's not. So even me as a wrench, I can't erase it. I'm actually doing this from the phone. I'm not even going live from the other device that the Tark's channel is really on. So I don't get it, Lena. Who has my keys? I didn't give nobody keys. You're the only one that has keys. And I don't think you have keys for that channel because I didn't do it yet for me and you. Yeah, I don't. I got to look into it. I got to go get the other device, charge it up. And you were hacked. Oh, yeah, I've been hacked. I know. Because today I can't. Here's the thing, Lena. Can't drop my link no matter how much I try. I can't erase any comments. So any comment, I can't even erase it. So, yeah, I've been hacked. I know. Like 2 days ago, I took a screenshot of it. Somebody said, and I have the name. They said that my username has been changed. And I believe it was called Salted Seeker. And it says they sent me a message saying that that password's been changed. So yeah, somebody probably hacked, got it in here, and somehow is trying to control shit behind the scene, which is fine. I can go through all that and put a new firewall and change everything. It just takes time. It's annoying, and I have to do it from zero. So if they're hacking my account to control this, and that's something I think like Snafu, I believe, or Snow, or even Venus, maybe her man, because remember she used to say her partner. He's like a computer genius hacker, right? So maybe Venus is pissed off because every stream I've been making has been pointing out who she really is and her flaws and her games and her way of manipulating and lying. She got upset and said, fuck it, I'm going to hack Dark system. Again, I'm assuming here, not saying that happened, my opinion. And then now I'm hacked, which is good to know I'm hacked. It's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out somehow. After I close, I'm about to shut this down anyway in a little bit, and I'll go through everything and power the other device on and see what the fuck is going on. Yeah. And yeah. Now here's the thing. I did something, Lena. Because only 3 people have my phone number, and there's 3 people I know, the new number. So I did something like 2 weeks ago. I did send my number to somebody else, and I was doing a test. Now, if that person does have my number, and they infiltrated the phone and hacked it, that would explain, because that was the only person that I was testing. And I'm not going to say who that person is. I'll talk about it later in the future. But there's always something. I'll figure it out. I have my way of figuring things out. I'll figure it out. I was watching. I'm glad you're watching the movie, Lena, because this internet hasn't changed. The same thing, same loop. But that's what I'm talking about today. To go back and watch the beginning, like what, like this thing, thank God, is dying out. Like Sniffle doesn't even go live. Sniffle doesn't even make any videos anymore. Pretty much dead. He's been exposed. I said Jack's show has been garbage. He's even thinking about quitting. OT Birdie goes live. Paul doesn't go live. Cynthia, again, doesn't even go live much at all. She's dead weight and she's been exposed. So all the work that you've done, Lena, to expose these people and Snafu and others actually has benefited. Because as you see, all their channel, they're just dying off. And to keep the message strong and Access's work and you and me and Mad Mystic and whoever put their hand into this to make sure that the truth comes out and these people get called out for their bullshit, yes, has helped. Because, like I said, even Flow stays boring for the most part. He is. That's why he comes back to these platforms to have some fun, because that's where he's from. He's not going to have fun when he does his little debates and shit. But what I'm saying is they're all dying off. Tommy sucks for the most part. His streams are garbage. And sometimes he'll do a great stream, which is really good. But for the most part, it sucks going down. So that's what I'm saying. Let's just knock them all down and shut these channels down completely and start new channels. New people that care about the truth and care and don't manipulate and lie, and maybe things will be different. So, you know, I believe there's been a lot of improvement from a year to now, especially on exposing all the bullshit, all of it. And I even give some credit to Bad Apple Media as well. He's been, you know, he did his part. I don't agree with Bad Apple Media on things, but I believe he also exposed some things about this idiot, and he's been lately trying to expose like the 150 people that he believes they work together as a gang stalking group or on all these channels. So that's his opinion, but I believe he has done enough to also put things out there to point out that these people are all working together. Just like Goblin. He said here's the funny part. Goblin said, hey, I'm for the patriarchy. He's for the patriarchy. And when I gave an example where a decision has to be made at the end, and usually it's going to rest with the man if it's a serious decision. In a traditional marriage, that means if you're married to someone Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Jewish, that's how it works. He's like, no, it doesn't. You have to compromise and consult the wife. I mean, this is the feminist group that we have. These do you call these people men? This is the new generation, and could you imagine their children, how they're gonna think if they have a man in the house like this? Imagine if someone, and I'm not putting Goblin down in any way, I'm just saying if the feminism has carried on to all these people's lives and that's how they think now, right? And to make this even better for you people, if say you're married to a woman that's a good woman, right? And the man is also a good person and they have kids. Usually, if the woman and the man are, say they had this thing where they have to make a decision and say the woman doesn't agree with the man's decision and the man said, I have to do it. Usually, if the woman is a good woman, she's always going to make the best decision based on the entire family, not the man, the entire family, meaning what's best for the kids, what's best for the children, not what's best for her. And the man shouldn't do it because he's doing it what's best for him, what's best for the family. So usually in a traditional marriage, you won't have these issues. But in a feminism world, it's so sad that you have so many of these issues. I am not leaving my job. I'm comfortable here. I love my boss. I'm out of the house. I feel complete. This is the bullshit. This is what you're going to get from this new generation. The woman, oh, I love my job. I love my boss. I can't leave it. I feel better that I'm contributing, even though she doesn't have to. And the man makes enough. But fuck the kids, right? I mean, come on. Fuck the kids. They can stay at home. We'll just drop them at school, let them get indoctrinated, come back, throw them a couple sandwiches, turkey sandwiches, some bologna sandwiches, and we're done. This is what they want. All right? It's a nightmare. It's a disaster. And I don't even know how I got into this subject, but Goblin is like every time I throw a bone in or a wrench, right? They fucking fail miserably. And that's what I was trying to point out. If you take Paul, Jack, anybody, Voy, OTW, Flow State, Frank Monday, Snafu, all these people are all feminine. And they all supported either like gayish shit on their channel, just like Jack. He's all about Jesus, but he's supporting the entire Thorpe channel to come on his channel and talk about gayness and relationships. And some guy fucked this lady and somewhere and got her pregnant. Like this is what I'm saying. This is what they're promoting. And of course, you got Cynthia that wants to, from her own mouth, over sexualize our kids and promoting like Max Wheeler, which is a porn star. And Bex did the same thing. When I came at Bex that day and Cynthia, I said, you guys are pathetic that you're supporting a porn star and you want our kids to be, watching this shit. They all went against me. And also, how about this? I'll throw one more just to show you how much even Snafu, this is my opinion only, even Snafu has a mission on this. Snafu promoted NPC like crazy. NPC is literally fucking feminine and gay. My opinion. And nothing against gay people. I'm just saying that's who he is. Go to NPC's gay, channel. How about oh my God, how about this? Take Red 40. You don't think he's feminine? He's been calling me gay Tarek for almost 4 years. Who does that? Any normal person? Yeah, Snafu is super feminine, Lena. Super. We already know Snafu is a ladyboy. It's my opinion only. He is. Yeah, I'm sure he probably is on the Epstein list. Yes, Snafu is a child predator. I've said it many times. And that's what I believe, my opinion on it. You don't like it, kiss my ass, and you can kiss Lena's ass as well. Oh, Lena, I played a little trick on Venus the other day. I told Venus that if you report Snafu for him that he threatened Gigi, because it was on tape and everybody's seen it, or any of your people report it, I will take Lena's keys and give them to you. And you should have seen the hate in the chat from Snafu, because everybody was there today. Snafu, her, yeah, take her keys away right away. They all thought that I was going to do that, even if she did that. And then I had to do another stream and let them know that nobody ever taken your keys away. And this is, Alina doesn't even have keys. This is literally like her channel. I had told you that before many times. It's fucking hilarious. Just the hate. Snafu, Venus, her crew, many others right away in the chat. Yeah, do it. Take her keys now. The hate started flying. Venus was like having an orgasm. Again, my opinion only, Venus. Don't try to strike me for saying you have an orgasm. I'm sure you had one before, right? Yeah, I'm sure you had one, even though you haven't, never had kids or children. But you said you were a great mother, right, Venus? That's what you said. You were a great mother to a child from the family or something like that. So I'm not taking a shot at you here. I'm just saying, again, to give you more proof, Venus has no kids. Yolanda, to my knowledge, has no kids. Bex, no kids. Ezra, no kids. Cynthia, I don't know how she got kids, but the black community got her, I guess, when she was young, right? So, she got some kids, right? But we all know Cynthia puts the rainbow color behind her channel, and every time says, hey, even she's been called out on this, not just by me. She's been called out on this before and said, hey, are you supporting the LGBT? She's like, no, it's just a film. That's how they are. They'll put the flag or something that resembles a flag, but it has to be kind of in secret. So this way it doesn't look like they have an agenda, right? And just to give you an example, go to Jay Dyer. This is another one of Andrew Wilson's main guy. Go see what he has on his paywall. He has the Miami Vice, the real Miami Vice TV show, the little tree in that, and him with the glasses. Now, you'll see also another feminine guy that's super religious. Just saying. Take Andrew Wilson. What religious person that claims to be so for Christianity goes to the whatever broadcast, which is literally an OnlyFans, prostitutes, hookers, women all the time with their breasts hanging out, half naked. What Christian that speaks about Christianity all the time would be on someone's channel promoting that channel? I'm trying to give you a hint here. Even the bigger channels are all in on this, whether they claim to be religious, for Christianity, for Muslim, it doesn't matter. They're all on these channels because they're all part of the agenda. Please wake up. I'm not going to even start with Destiny and the liberal community that's totally fucking became gay and all the bullshit they do. But you know what I'm saying here. So wake up, people. Wake the fuck up. Yeah, I know. You remember, Lena, they're like, Lena can't take a break. Hey, Lena took her own break. She hasn't been here for a while because she cares about her family. And then she doesn't need you people. She's not like you people. She doesn't need this. You guys are all sick. And I don't think they're all sick, Lena. I think they're all getting paid for this. My opinion, I think they're all part of this agenda. A lot of these people are getting paid. Cynthia's a big idiot. I believe she is, yes. Yes, I don't know what else to show you people. Like, you people never look at this. You don't look at the things that matter. Go look at the agenda. Why you think Access says this is a socialist agenda and he agrees, and I agree 100%. This is the socialist agenda that's here to break this country and also backed up by the LGBTQ agenda. They go together. It's all over. I don't care what channel you go pick, any channel. How about Speak Easy? Gay as fuck. Go look at them. Same shit. If feminism screams when you look at that guy. He looks like a girl, talks like a girl, feminine. My opinion only. Access has been good. Access is getting ready to go to court. And I can't wait, because I just can't wait for the subpoenas to start flying. Snafu, Matthew Todd Sims, Bex is going to be subpoenaed to my knowledge, Cage, even King Stephen. And King Stephen won't even show up here, so scared. Yesterday he showed up here. He'll get up on, flash his picture, and as soon as I let him in, he flies. He kicks him, he leaves. He's done that like 4 times, and I finally said, fuck you, I'm not going to even bring you up. But yeah, they're all... well, I would say King Stephen's scared from any court. But yeah, Access is doing great, and he has reported many people, even on live. He went live on my channel and reported Snafu, and reported, I believe, Margot, and a couple other people. He reported them live that they were harassing them to the, I think he called the 800 number and did it live on my channel. But he has reported people even behind the scenes, and he's getting ready for court, I believe, this week. So soon, we'll see Snafu and others, hopefully soon, that get subpoenaed. Whether it's this one, I don't know if this is a pre-trial or not. I think it is. So they may not get subpoenaed right away from the first pre-trial, but eventually they will. So yeah, he's doing good. Besides that, I don't know what else I could touch on to. Is just show you people again over and over and over. Go to any channel. How about this? Even Glenn Lawrence. Lena likes Glenn, right? Me and Lena never agreed on this. I said many times, Glenn has supported Zarga. Lena doesn't know the panel version doesn't know the backstory from Glenn, but Glenn supports Flow State. Flow State is super feminine. Glenn is feminine. What man that also claims to be Christian, that he follows his religion to the T, and he goes to church and he's always talking about Christianity. What man wears glasses in bright daylight while he's streaming all the time? You know what man does that? Bitches that care about how they look on TV or on a panel because they want to be liked. They want to be like, oh my God, maybe some girl will like me and she'll call me and we go on a date, or some stupid validation bullshit, right? And Glenn is also another fake Christian. That's me only, my opinion. And also backed up Zarga. Zarga is another man, just in case you don't know who that is, that actually was accused of sleeping and being with girls underage on his own live channel. And then Zarga said, well, the ID said they were 18 or 19 or 17. I'm not sure what the age was. It wasn't his fault if they had a fake ID or something. Some shit they did off. But he was called on it. And guess who came to his protection? Who came to defend him? Glenn. Glenn Lawrence came to defend him. But fuck all that, right? That's my opinion. Fuck all that. Glenn himself, as a Christian, is very feminine. No Christian man or Muslim or Jewish, if they were close to God, they're going to go tape themselves going to the gym, working out, because that's what Glenn done on many occasions, and then also put their glasses on and try to look cool the whole time they're and sell soap and some stupid shit that he's promoting. And on top of that, to my knowledge, Glenn Lawrence, I won't say the name, but this is a fact, was accused of harassing some women. And to my knowledge, I don't know if it's true or not, that he was actually charges were submitted. And on top of that, I know a woman that I used to talk to on a privately said that he asked her to go to a different state because he wants her to be part of this little Hollywood movie. And Glenn, and she wasn't gonna go because she felt uncomfortable because how he is. And I actually gave that person advice that I wouldn't go. So again, these people that are hiding behind Jesus or the Christ or the fucking religion, whatever religion it is, they're all working together. They're all hypocrites. No Christian man, to me at least, or to the say that like the right, say you go to the Catholic Church, you think the Vatican or anybody from the high up is going to say, you know what, you Christians, when you go on your streams, I'm glad how you guys are displaying our religion by putting glasses and showing your feminism and how you're working out and you all claiming to be God and Christian and Jesus lovers. No religious person that says I follow my religion to the T would ever care about how he looks on the internet when he goes live. I'm not saying look like shit. I'm saying if you try to put glasses on the entire time and always match your clothes and you say you're in your 50s, right? What does that speak about the man himself? That at 50 years old, he's trying to look cool because he wants women to like him? What is the main cause from looking cool usually? Validation from women. Please, give me a fucking break. That's what I'm saying. Like, does anybody ever think about this shit? Yes, I told even Lena before. That's why I told you, me and Lena don't agree on everything. I told her Flo from the beginning is a cocksucker. I believe he is a liar, a feminist, literally probably gay. Who the fuck knows? But that's my opinion, right? And that's and he's a sneaky. He'll call the cops on you. I believe all that shit. He's a rat. You name it. And the same thing, doesn't know the entire thing about Glenn either. And I don't want her to know. To be honest with you, if she likes his channel, good for you. Like, go there and have fun. As long as you're having fun, I don't care. But fuck, if I have to hold these channels accountable for all their bitches, for feminism and all the stuff they're doing to manipulate and lie, all of them are involved. Yeah, all LGBTQ written all over it. All over it. I mean, whether they're promoting God or not, look at Jack. Do you think Jack is feminine? I believe that Jack is very feminine. And he preaches about God all day long, every day, correct? He's definitely feminine. Yeah, he sent them $40. He sent them actually send them more money to each other. Who the fuck knows what game they're playing there? But yeah, I don't even care. The other day, I know you're not watching, Lena. The other day, Flo was on Jack's channel, and Snafu went up on panel with his zebra thing, and Flo switched his avatar from his regular avatar to a zebra avatar. It's just all the stupid shit they play every day. Like they're telling you who they are, and if people think that these people are against each other, you're all stupid. They're all here for the same cause, all here to play their part. But thank God, actually, people like me and others are exposing them, and now, and I'll continue to do this, and others will that care about the truth and all this bullshit that's happening on all these channels. And then you'll know, and hopefully sooner or later they get boring, looping, and they'll be called out, and nobody will support this type of shit. That's the goal. That's the mission here, Goblin. Because Goblin asked me here, what's your objective? That's my objective, Goblin. Yeah. Yeah, so if you ever want to look in the mirror, just go channel by channel. Go from everybody you know. Paul, Venus, Jack, Flow State, Pandora, Resto Chesto, fucking OTW, all these people, Bex, Ezra's channel, all of them, LGBTQ written all over it, all of them. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. And by the way, Lynette said hi. I know she was here. I think I don't know. She's been here almost every time I go live. She'll come in and say hi for a little bit. But Lynette told me to tell you she said hi, so I'm relaying the message. Um, Besides that, that's all I have for today. I'm not gonna make this any longer. I'm almost going on 2 hours, and that's good enough for me. I'm tired. It's just like sad that you people, some people, not many, because I believe a lot of these channels, also people in chat, are part of their agenda as well. They're there to promote the message and to be in chat and manipulate. But anybody new that's coming to these channels or doesn't know these channels, don't fall for this shit. Look at the channel and who they stand for. Look, when it comes down to any subjects that speak about LGBTQ or gender or marriage, and right away you know where the message stands. Right away, you know who they want to defend and what agenda they're defending. That's all you got to do. And there's many ways you can figure things out. But again, I'm not saying these people are evil. I'm not saying, and some maybe are bad, right? From my opinion, what I'm saying is these people could be likable, could be nice and kind to you, but always know there's an agenda behind that. Behind the mask, there's an agenda. Okay? And we're only discussing like 50, 20 channels. I even added Andrew Wilson, even Jay Dyer, and those are big channels and whatever, broadcast, big channels, all of them pretty much support LGBTQ. Even Andrew Wilson, he'll go on the Crucible, he'll act like he's pro-patriotic and he's all for Christianity, and he won't talk much about like any LGBT, because this is his position on, he's more of a red pill, like more of Trump, so he can't support the LGBTQ. But if you go and see him when he goes to the whatever broadcast, you say, what the fuck is this guy doing here with all these fucking literally hookers, OnlyFans, prostitutes, even porn? There's porn girls that have been on there. That promoted, they came there to promote their name. I even checked them to make sure they're not fake, and they came out to be porn stars. Because their name, they were there to promote their name, and when they say their name, if you push it in there, you'll see right there all their porn movies. So why would somebody like Andrew Wilson, supposed to be he's religious and Christian, go to a channel that's promoting these people's porn videos? I'm telling you, when I was looking into Andrew Wilson, his message, and even whatever broadcast, I have paid attention to these people, and I put names down when some of these girls that were doing porn that were on there put their name out there, and they were able to actually do it because they asked them and they said, hey, go ahead, put your name out there, and they allowed them to do it. I wrote it down, checked it, and it was porn. All the way through, porn. So, weird, right? Andrew Wilson is on a channel that promotes porn? Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, and I've been on it with Snafu. Every time, what's her name, goes live, don't judge me, I keep reminding people that Snafu is a predator. And he does go after people like Don't Judge Me's kids and Lena's child that's underage. And, Snafu is, don't worry about Snafu. Snafu is just a little bit more, I'm just waiting for access. And I can't wait until that goes a little bit forward. And if he gets subpoenaed, oh boy, he's in trouble. So that is all I have for you today. Lena, thank you for being here. And everybody else that's watching, I'm not hating on any of you. I even like most of you, even though I know you have an agenda. Because I don't look at it this way. I still try to like you for who you are, if you're funny, whatever the case may be. But the agenda, the goal that you're behind is not good for this country, not good for any community online, not good for our children. So I have to stand front and center on and call you out on all your bullshit. It doesn't mean I hate you or I wish anything bad on you. No, I don't. Except Snafu. I'm sorry. Snafu has been exited out from any mercy from me, any liking, any empathy, nothing, zero. Like I said, if he dies tomorrow from his health, I will not cry. And me and Monograph will be having a party together. celebrating Snafu's death if he dies from his health. Lena, you take care. You have a great day. And it was nice seeing you again. And stay away from this shit. And thank you for being here. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your Sunday, people. I got a lot of family stuff to do today, so I'm out of here. D3inG out.